As many of my viewers know, in the speedrunning community, we were recently accepted into the Indie Horror Speedrun Marathon, the very first time Project Zomboid has ever been ran live in a marathon. I ran 100 Zs in LA Wave 10, which I think are some very fun runs to watch. They usually do not accept games that are as popular as Zomboid. They're a very small indie speedrunning marathon. But, they took Zomboid, they gave us a shot, and I'm super happy I was able to show off what a good Zomboid speedrunner really can do. I'm not going to spoil the runs if you missed the stream, but my oh my, did we have some crazy RNG this marathon. We're going to get right into it now. I'm going to show the VOD to you. You can see all my commentary, and you can also see the great commentary from Exino, who was helping me out during all of these runs. But before we do go, I would appreciate it so much if you could like or subscribe to me. It helps the channel a lot. It helps me keep making content, keep competing in these marathons. Thank you. Let's go. Oh, for sure. Thank you, Exino, again, for coming to commentate for me. I'm Bringer. Maybe, I don't think many of you have watched me before, but hopefully some of you know about Project Zomboid. I'm going to be commenting a lot on the run, and if you have any questions, you can ask them in chat. Some of my viewers are in there, and they can answer it. Trust me, they've seen me run these about 300 to 400 times. You can see in my splits, I've got about 145 resets on this. It's quite a bit. I will do a little bit of a preamble, because I think Zomboid has a very interesting speedrunning history. Because if you actually go to YouTube and look it up, we've been speedrunning for about, 3 months now. But that's only because we were added at speedrun.com about 3 months ago. There's been speedruns on YouTube for about 3 years. And basically it always got rejected, right? It's an endless game. It's an arbitrary category, right? Well, we all just kind of ignored that and played on YouTube, right? Until one night I got really, really drunk and started ranting to Meta before I knew who Meta was about Zomboid not being on speedrun.com. And I pinged him about like 10 times that night, I'm pretty sure. And he finally added it the next night. So yeah, I got away with being a bit of a drunken fool to get Meta to add speedrun.com. I think we're ready to get started though, if you guys are. I want to get into this run. The first one we are going to be doing is LA Wave 10. This is the one I'm actually the most nervous about. If you've never done Last Stand Accumulator, which a lot of Project Zomboid players have not done, because it's kind of a weird game mode. It's basically Call of Duty Zombies, but in Zomboid. That's it. It's literally just Call of Duty Zombies. And I'm actually going to be running the meta build because it's actually quite good for Wave 10. The only thing I'm going to be doing differently is there is one tech that I'm going to let Exino introduce that we basically do not use in this because it's way too dangerous. You can try it, Exino. You can introduce it. You're the one that figured it out. You and Bonzi. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Really fast. 6.8 seconds to kill 3 zombies from inside a house. It's crazy. And you're going to see that my LA1 will be about 20 seconds. But this tech is way too dangerous to use. That basically, if I use it, I will die in this run. Like, it's just way too sketchy. I'm ready to get started. I'm gonna start my timer in about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. And so I'm going to be using the O tech, which is we speed up time and we just start yelling. And then eventually we run outside, just like this, and we find our first zombie. And I'm going to be a little careful with my pushes here. We don't want an early death. And this is pretty, I notice I'm speeding up time a lot. And this is a big tech we use, is the Walk 2. You can actually speed up Zomboid up to 4 times faster. But Walk 2 only works with the first speed up. And I will use this constantly throughout the run because it makes everything significantly faster. Push RNG is very annoying in this. All right, well, we got a 35-second wave 1. It's not that good, considering the world record is 6.8. But for this method, it's not too bad. Now, we are using axes for the first, wave 2, 3, and 4. But you'll notice that around wave 5, I'm going to switch to shotguns because it's significantly faster. That's the reason we do veteran. Because veteran is desensitized, which means they have no panic. You'll notice I'm not getting panicked at all, which allows me to get a lot of one-hit kills, even though I'm not a fire officer or a lumberjack. What do you got? 1 zombie there. Not bad.
There's always a couple stragglers. But so far, this is a pretty fast wave 2, I think. Pretty okay with this wave 2. And we got one zombie there. Nice. Nice. Exynal himself. Yeah. What's it? You can't hear Exynal? Okay. That's fine. I can fix that. There we go. It's fixed. I know what I did wrong. Exynal wasn't talking too much. He was just explaining some tech that we discovered about 3 days ago that I refused to put in this run. Because 50% of the time I do it, I get bit in the neck. Because, like, basically, when I'm speeding up time, like I do, the zombies don't really update very fast. Their update, like, code doesn't get ran. Because when you're running the game at, like, 4 times, it would use basically 4 times as much CPU, right? So they basically freeze the zombies, which is why I can speed up time without getting attacked. But you can actually turn that off, and you'll get really fast zombies. Basically, you go from doing that in about 30 seconds to doing it in about 4 seconds. Or 5. Right now, the record's 6.8, but there's at least 1 or 2 seconds of movement time saves left if you, like, do a task of it. Basically, this run after wave 4 changes a lot and becomes very fun. You'll notice I'm going to do some menuing there because I want to buy my shotgun early. There we go. And we should be good. And we're just going to finish up this wave. We're on actually a pretty good pace right now. Surprisingly good pace for this. Okay, there we go. And it's actually a pretty straightforward run. The most dangerous thing is the darkness, actually. You are going to see a much darker version of the game than I'm actually playing. Because I've manipulated my monitor to up my brightness super high. Which is one thing a lot of runners do is we change our brightness on our monitors. Or you literally just can't see anything. So my game looks horrible to me right now. Just terrible. But yeah, this run has gone crazy. I think the world record for wave 10 in the beginning was like 30 minutes, right? And now it's down to 11 minutes and 4 seconds, which you can see from my splits. And wave 5, to explain like how safe I have to be in this run, the world record for wave 5 is 2 minutes and what, 58 seconds, Exynal? You're the one with the record.
Oh, for the 5-wave speed run.
Yeah, right?
Stuff. Yeah, it is like 2 minutes and 44 seconds, I think it was.
Uh-huh. It's so fast.
And it's a whole different build, though. It can't be done with this, with a veteran.
It cannot be. You always need to use Lumberjack, because Lumberjacks in Project Zomboid, if you don't know, they attack faster. Now we get the fun run. Because very soon, I'm going to have enough money to buy a shotgun. Very soon. And when that happens, oh, it's going to get very fun very fast. Because the shotgun is a very fun weapon to use in this. We need to be careful there. You do not want to catch a bite early on wave 5. It's a pretty good run, though. We're doing good timing, because, like, my old world record was 5 minutes for this, I believe. So one trick I do a lot is this. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Ooh, we got close there, didn't we, chat? We got real close there. We're running into another very...
one.
Yeah. Interesting, I cannot afford a shotgun right now, which has never happened before in this run. There is some RNG here. What we're going to do is we're actually going to show you a new trick that we've learned. If I go all the way back here, I can take a little bit of a risky move here. I sit on the ground, and I should be able to rest, and you'll get your endurance back. Because, like I said, zombies do not update very fast. So you can sit here, speed up time, and you'll get all your endurance back, and now you go kill some zombies, right? And we do that a ton in, like, the longer kill speed runs. You do these really fast rest periods. Yeah, but that is why they say, you know, you gotta overestimate your runs, because you do get bad luck. And this is... But we're getting some really good one-hit kills, which you might be wondering, how am I getting so many one-hit kills? And there actually is a good explanation. If you attack a zombie from max melee range, you have a much higher chance of critting that zombie, which is a really good way to get super fast kills. The old 100Z runs would do this trick a lot, where you have to attack from, like, perfect range, or you will never get fast enough kills. And, oh, I like that hat. I kind of want that hat. I'm going to take that hat. I'm going to take that hat. I'm going to take your hat. I want your hat. And now the shotgun. The fun time starts. I like the shotgun. And now you get to learn fast shotgun, where we get to speed up time with the shotgun. It's very fun. And now the game these runs are going to get real similar. But really, the goal here is just to focus really hard. But you see, we can also do a fast reload. So watch this. I just reloaded my shotgun already. I reloaded it right there. Where's that guy's hat? That was a beautiful hat. I have it's kind of a joke, I guess, that whenever I see this cowboy hat in speedruns, I always wear it. I don't know how the joke started, but every time I see it, I always wear it in speedruns. Good? And we're good to go. Wave 6.
On wave 5.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you can actually try to explain what happened. Do you know what I did wrong? I know what I did wrong.
Yeah, I think I actually missed it. How come you didn't have enough money for the shotgun and ammo?
I clicked too many shotgun shells. You know you can pre-buy shotgun shells to save menuing time, right? But I bought too...
That's what happened.
Yep, I bought too many. I misclicked. You know, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little shaky. And I misclicked when I did it. I have to do a manual reload here. I can't do the fast reload because if you see the zombies are all coming in a circle, the main goal here is to very efficiently get yourself a safe corridor. If you don't have a safe corridor to reload and speed up time, you're going to have a very bad time at this run. Because like you see, they got the zombie coming in behind me. This is an easy death. Very easy death. And there's another zombie coming in right behind me too. That one right there. I saw him on the radar. So unless you get a safe corridor to fast reload, you have a very low chance of getting a fast run here. And I'll show you some other tech soon. That was fast shotgun. Because I actually can't see the Zeds. But you can actually shoot them through the tree, even if you can't see them. Which is a very cool idea. Okay, we're in a really precarious situation now. So we're going to do a fast reload. Let these Zeds come to us. And we're just going to start fast shotgunning them. Fast shotgun is very fun. It's very fun. Fast reload. Where's that Zed?
Is working those fast forward keys.
I do it a lot. I do a lot of fast forwarding. I believe I was the first person to use the fast forward tech in a speedrun. If I'm not mistaken, I was the first one to ever do it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But I know Exynol was the one.
Where I learned it from.
Yeah, because I know Exynol, you discovered the fast reload, right? Or was that serious?
That was serious. I saw it in one
gotcha.
video.
I think I discovered fast shotgun though. Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use fast shotgun except me. I would say my number one skill at this game is my ability to predict what zombies will do. Like that is my number one skill. I'm very, very good at knowing what a zombie will do, right? Which means I can do fast shotgun very easily because I can predict like, oh, zombies are too close or too far away. Okay, the reason I came here is now I have a perfect corridor, right? And then you get the first rule of Project Zomboid kill speedruns. You just keep blasting. You never stop blasting. And you just keep firing that shotgun and everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out just fine. As long as you keep fighting. There we go. We're going to do a manual reload because this is not enough zombies. Now this is kind of a sketchy part. Where I'm going to weave in between these zombies to gather them up for a fast shotgun blast. There we go. And I do know there's a house zombie. But the reason I'm coming back to the house is that. Get rid of that house zombie. The house zombies are very annoying. So when you have your horde about half dead, you just go ahead and run them right back to the house. Okay, we're going to fast reload. Boom. And pop up. And we're just going to take these ones out. There we go. Wave 7 is done. We might get a sub 15 here. We might get a sub 15 here. I think it's possible. I have a lot of extra shells, so I'm going to be going for some pretty aggressive strats here for a second. So I can get some really quick kills if I waste a lot of shells. What do we got here? A little bit risky on that. We're going to need to get to this corridor over here to fast reload, or we're going to have a little bit of trouble with these sets. And we got it. I'm not even going to try to shoulder bump him. That's another technique we do, is these fast, like, spins. Whenever I'm in a position where I can't get a good shot, you'll see that I'll do, like, a fast reload and a quick turnaround. Like that. To try to take that. You notice I killed that Zed before I could even see it, right? So that's a thing you can do in Zomboid. That a lot of people don't know is that little outline, this green outline, does not actually mean that much to the game. There are many times where that green outline is not true. You can melee around that green outline. You can shoot. Like right now, I can shoot and kill Zeds that I actually can't see. They'll still die. If you actually watch the kill counter, you will see that. Oh, we're getting a lot of fast shotgun action here. The reason we can get fast shotgun here is the Zeds in the trees technically can't see me, right? They technically can't see me because they're in the trees. So that means I can get fast shotgun on all the other ones.
So just to clarify, when the zombies are within range, oh, what, about 10 feet, Bringer?
About 10 feet, yep.
The game will not allow you to fast forward.
And so one thing we always have to do in Zomboid speedrunning is do like this kind of trick here. See, I can fast forward there because that corner of the house was blocking the zombies' perception of me. So we're always trying to find these optimal ways to move so that zombies never see us, right? And that's a key thing about Zomboid speedrunning is you have to understand everything the zombies are doing and why they're doing it, what they're doing. So like, why is the zombie coming this direction, right? One is because in Last Accumulator, they have a homing beacon on you. They always know where you are. You can't hide from them in this game mode. But if you watch some of my other speedruns, you will see that I can have 50 zombies chasing me and do whatever I want. We tripped. Tripping does happen. There is a way around tripping, which is why I'm coming over here. It is bad for this to happen. It's very bad. If we are hurt, that means we're slowed, and it means our melee damage, our gun damage is going to go down. There is one way to fix this. Painkillers. We're going to start chugging drugs, chat. But we are slower, so we need to be more careful here. But luckily, we only have 2 waves left, and I can shift sprint, and I'm faster than the Zed still if I sneak. Like, we're still faster as long as we're shifting, but we need to be a little careful here, because we can't help the trips, though. The trips just happen. That's RNG, right? That was one thing I was very worried about in this run, was that kind of RNG happening. But we're still getting pretty fast kills, so that's really good. And our aiming level is very high. So that means we're probably not going to have any major issues in this run. We just have such high aiming and no panic that this is just not going to be a big deal, right? But Xino can tell you how bad this is right now. And how careful I'm going to have to be not to die.
You've got them all grouped up. It's a leg injury, so it's not going to affect your shooting skill much.
Yeah.
You got to handle.
But you can see that I'm getting much worse fast reloads because of this speed issue, right? Now, one thing you actually might know is that sneaking in Zomboid is actually faster than running while injured. There's a bug in the game where sneaking should always be slower, but it just isn't sometimes, right? And I don't know why. A lot of people do not know that about Zomboid. So if you play Zomboid and you get a leg injury, just start shift sprinting, right? Just go C, crouch, and sprint. And look, I'm actually faster. And I can get a fast reload now. Ah, I missed the fast reload because I am too slow. Now, there's actually a chance this can heal while we're doing this. But it's going pretty well still. It's still going pretty well. I'm still pretty happy with what we're doing right now. There is another technique I could use that Exenol uses, which is the alt fast reload, where you alt sprint like this and then do a fast reload. But come on, I mean, that's crazy risky for a marathon. You know how easy it is to trip and doing an alt sprint? It's crazy easy. All right, sadly, because of that, I am not going to be able to get my sub 15 I wanted in this run. Very sad, but what can you do? You trip, you trip. You can't control that. We're lucky it wasn't worse, right? Could have been worse. We're going to have to be really careful here to try to get early kills, or we're going to get very overwhelmed very fast. We need early kills here. Okay, we're going to try to... Xino, you can commentate this. I have to focus on this.
All right. So yeah, what Bringer's doing here is he's going up to the north side in order to make a gap in the zombies so that there are areas of the map that he can then run to and fast reload and fast shotgun if he can pull it off.
Yeah, I'm going to lock in here a little bit.
That. Just incredible.
Okay. Oh, I'm so slow. I'm so slow. Oh, God. No. I'm so slow. This is so scary.
You can really see how much of a difference that high shooting skill makes in how fast he is able to kill the zombies in this final wave.
All right, we got a couple more Zeds left. We got 8 left to go. And that's how fast you can kill 3 if you fast shotgun them. All right. We have the most dangerous type of Zeds, house Zeds. We do not like house Zeds here. We are not fans of house Zeds. Oh god, this one. Come on. Die. Yeah, there we go. 16:22. Not the fastest
There it
run I've
is.
ever done, but I'm pretty okay with it. Not my fastest run though, for sure. That trip. I would love to go back and watch the VOD and figure out what happened with that trip. But man, that was a lot. That trip was scary. I was very scared during that trip. I thought that run was dead. I thought it was dead, to be honest with you, chat. I really did. Because like once you're slower and once you're in pain, like I mean, Xino can tell you, like your ability to kill Zeds goes down so fast, so quick, right? And like, oh man, it's the best you can do is just survive. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was slowing you down a lot more than it looked at first.
Yeah. I was just
Makes
trying
it
to.
hard to get that distance.
And there's one tech I was using that I didn't have time to explain. But when you're injured and you do a shift sprint run, you do run like you sprint your normal speed for like a couple frames, right? So if you can hit it really fast, you can end up doing tiny little baby sprints, which is a trick a lot of players do normally in Zomboid. But it's something I don't like to do in speedruns because it's very clanky. It's very clunky and like it's very easy for it to mess up and like freeze your character, which is very dangerous, right? So we still have one more run to do, 100 Zeds, much shorter run if we get good RNG. Are we feeling like we want to take care of stuff, or do you want to jump right in? 100 Z's run.
You can go ahead and jump right in, my brother.
I'm ready to jump right in. Now, this run has a lot of history. I will say that I think this run is number one, the most popular Zomboid run, maybe, in all time, is this. We have been running this category for over 3 years. I've been running it for a year myself. And right now, the current world record is Exinals again. Ah, you're seeing a trend here, aren't you? I have a 2:31? Yeah, I think a 2:31.
Yeah, I think that's about right. 2:31.
It's a beautiful run. It's a beautiful run. And I had to build a very special route because the current world record route, you basically reset until you spawn in the police station and get an unlocked armory with about at least 3 boxes of ammunition and a good shotgun. It can't have like too many attachments. It can't have bad damage, right? I can reset the 150 times and not get a run. It's like sub 1% by a lot. So I had to create a brand new route that basically takes an incredibly high RNG run and makes it always possible to beat. And the way I did it was by combining the 2 routes together with one very special tech that I'm going to talk about. Also, if you're wondering why I'm always naked, is because if you sweat, you do less damage. Now, this is a fun round. While it loads, I'm going to let it load a little extra. I could actually go in now, but sometimes I like to let it load because sometimes it just works a lot better. Like, the game is just smoother if I give it a couple seconds to load everything up. I need to double check one thing. You have to excuse me for a moment. Okay, it should be good, right? Yeah, move this up because my splits are different, so I have to move up my life split a little bit. And look at that, I remembered to do it. Smart guy. Alrighty. I'm going to start the timer in 1, 2, 3, 4, now. Let's go. All right, we got a okay spawn. This is an okay spawn. So our goal now is to go straight to the fire station. And basically, we're going to ignore all the Zeds we see. And we're going to hope we don't get a trip. Like, a trip is bad and can kill this run, too. This is really bad luck. Exino, explain why that's really bad luck, what I'm doing right now. Because I have to focus. Yeah.
Yeah, so he needs to keep that fast forward speed as much as possible when moving around the map. It keeps the zombies off his tail, both because, he's getting away from them, but also because it's hard for the game to manage all of their pathing while you're fast forwarding.
The reason I'm going here is because we need beta blockers. We are not a veteran anymore, so we do get panicked. It's about a 10-second time loss on average. Ooh, very risky move there. Very risky move, but I went for it. It's about a 10-second time loss on average to grab beta blockers, but it really increases our kill rate. Like, our goal is not to use this axe. This axe only has one purpose. It is a key. This axe is a key to unlock this door. That is the only purpose for it. And I just found the lock. All right, what do we got here? Do we have any ammo? This is why... Oh, we have shotgun. We have 2 boxes at least. We do have a shotgun. Let's go. Okay, do we have any extra Ammunition. We have no extra ammunition. 2 boxes is not enough to do this run. It is not enough. So what we're going to need to do is use our axe for a little while until I can find more shotgun shells. I am not fighting in this building. Fighting in a building is incredibly dangerous. You do not want to do it. And we're just going to start slapping zombies with axes now. That's our whole goal. I'm not doing window combat. It is way too dangerous, way too risky for you to get a lunge. In a normal speed run, of course. Oh, we have a police car. This is fantastic. Police cars have a very high probability to have an extra box of ammunition. And all I need is 1 to do this run. I believe we are deaf, so it's really hard for me to see zombies behind me. And we are also a fire audit fighter, so we do have very good axe combat here. Okay, we'll lock in a little bit here. We're almost done here. I'm trying to be a little safe. Normally, I would just loot that car while Zeds are coming at me, but I'm not risking that right now. Come on, kill this one. I want you dead. Let's go. Hey, I said die. I didn't say keep running around. Okay, what do we got? Come on. Rip. All right, no shotgun shells. We have no other police cars. All right, we are going to keep killing Zeds until I get to, what am I, about 9 now? Let's go. This is going to be a slow run. Xyno, you can explain a little bit about, like, why it's going to be so much slower.
Yeah, so each shotgun shell can kill a maximum of 4 zombies, but realistically, you're looking at more like somewhere between 1 and 2, depending on your luck. So he's going to need to kill somewhere between 20 and 40 zombies to safely switch to the shotgun, which will be quite a bit louder and too overwhelming to finish off the remaining kills with an axe then.
Yep, and that is an issue. Axes are the best. If you ever want to learn to fight in Zomboid, axes are the best weapon when you have 1 or 2 Zeds like this. You will kill the fastest and you will kill the best. But you notice I do get exhausted very quickly. We're gonna do a little bit of a risky move here to get some rest. This is very risky, but I'm going to try to get some rest here for a second. Because basically, I like to get myself nearly exhausted and then switch to the shotgun. Like, that's kind of the goal, right? And what I can do is an old trick that any Zomboid player knows. The rest and sit on the ground. But this is the special part. Right there. That is very fast and very risky. But I speed up time, and at the same time, I hit Shift plus M. And what that does is basically it makes you do a fast stand-up. Because usually you stand up very slow when you sit down in Zomboid. Yeah, I told you, this run has a lot of RNG. That is why I estimated so much time for it, because I knew this could happen, right? There's actually a probability that this run has no axes and no ammunition, and you have to use another weapon, right? And that is the worst. That is the worst scenario. 23 Zeds is just barely enough to start using the shotgun. I'm going to try to get 25, and then I'm going to go for it. It's a risk, but I'm going to take it. I'm just going to be really careful about how I kill Zeds, right? Because if I get them all grouped up very fast, then it's not too bad. If I don't get them grouped up, it's going to be rough. Good. We're going to kill these last couple ones, and we're going to call it. All right. And then we're going to just finish the run. Finish it out. Let's go. I want to kill all the ones that are basically following me, right? Because I'm going to need a second to switch to my shotgun and get it loaded and stuff. Okay, we should be loaded up. Let's go. We only need to kill 70. We have 48 shells. That's not bad. What we are going to do is really round them up. We're going to really round them up. I don't want to shoot anything that isn't a 4 kill, right? Like, obviously, I'm going to miss a lot. We're going to take beta blockers. This is why we have the beta blockers. Equip in both hands. We need to get all the zombies rounded up, or this is going to get really bad really fast. Oh, notice I can actually take up the beta blockers, which is really funny, I think. All right, let's go. You can actually get fast shotgun even in a field like this, right? It's very easy to get it. Now, the reason I'm actually reloading early is because I have a corridor behind me. Again, this whole run is about having a corridor of safety. See, there's no zombies coming from this direction for a little bit, right? Now there's going to be some. Now we have to do an old school technique. This is a very old one. Where you basically just have to keep shooting while we're moving. Everyone knows this one, right? You shift sprint, you turn, and you just fire randomly. And the idea here is that we can just kill 1 or 2 while we're gathering them up. It's just slightly more efficient. I'm actually going to fast forward run here. And there we go. You see, I got them all rounded up, and we're going to do it again, actually. Oh, I need to rack my shotgun. Okay, we're racked. I'm deaf, so I can't hear the animation I'm used to hearing. Oh, come on. We only have 29 shells for 50 kills. It's pretty rough. But I think it's going to be... I think it'll be close. Because we have an early aiming level, which aiming is a little bit of RNG. So getting that early aiming level is going to help us quite a bit here. You can see we're actually going up kills quite fast. 63. Like, you can see how this run If it gets the right RNG, it gets very fast, very quick. Okay, we're gonna round them up again. Did you see they're all separated now? We're gonna do a manual reload to let them all catch up with us. We have, we should be fine. We should be fine. Should be easy clear here. Not my fastest run I wanted. You can see in my PB, using this route, the fastest I did, I think, was a 520. That was my fastest run. But basically, the run ends once you have the shotgun. You're good once you have the shotgun, right? You just need enough ammo, which you can see, like, why you have to reset this run so much. One, you need the police station spawn. Two, you need enough shotgun ammo. You need the right shotgun, and you need the spawn. Like, I mean, Exino, how many times have you reset this run?
It's gotten to the point where I don't aim for 100Z. It's if I happen to get an unlocked police station with sufficient ammo, then it's a 100Z run. But I would say somewhere in the ballpark of 1,000 times.
I will tell you this. I can give a little bit better numbers. I checked once, and because there was basically a war when Project Zomboid first came out. I had most of the world records, almost every single one. And now I have maybe 4 or 5. I mean, we've grown a lot as a scene. You know, no one can hold everything. But there was a war when the game first got added to speedrun.com, where about 8 people were all focusing on individual records to try to take my records. And I ended up resetting, I believe, nearly 3,000 times in 1 month. So I was averaging 100 resets a day and grinding I don't know. Last week I put in 50 hours on this game of just speed runs. The reason I'm doing this is actually it's much easier for me to kill the individual zombies than to go kill that big horde, and I ran out of ammunition. I told you, Zomboid is a brutal game. It has no love for you. It has no sympathy for you. It will try to ruin your life. And I spent 50 hours, there we go, 819, trying to make Zomboid a game that you can run in marathons, and it took forever. Forever.
Very solid runs.
Nicely played. Thank you. Not the best RNG we could have had, but I'm very happy with that. A27, it's not a great run, but it's not last place on the leaderboard. It's not last place, so you know what? We'll take that, right?
Hey, GG.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a really good run.
Hey, I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. We had some scary moments, but I think it worked out pretty well.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, if you have any last shout outs or anything you want to say, this is your time.
Yeah, I want to shout out the other mod of Project Zomboid, actually, Joby. Doesn't get as much attention in the community. They're kind of the back scenes mod, you know, back behind the scenes mod, and they do a lot for Zomboid, a lot. And people yell my name more because I stream and I talk a lot on the forums, but he does do a lot for Zomboid, and I think he really needs to get a little bit of appreciation for sure. Exino, you know, I love you for coming to commentate, man. You really helped me out when I had to focus in, and Exino's the GOAT. I mean, he's the only guy that knows Zomboid as well as me, I think. So it's a perfect commentator. Thanks for accepting Zomboid. That's all I got to say. I love you guys, IHS. First time Zomboid has ever been played live for a marathon. Very exciting to be that guy. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the runs. Show us Pico.
No, it is our pleasure.
We got 5 minutes. Do you want to see the rabbit?
Sure.
You want to see the rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me get the rabbit. Everyone deserves to see the rabbit. We love the rabbit. Pico. Oh, Mr. Pico. Oh, you're welcome, Barry. Bob Master, I'm glad you love the run. Sam is, thanks for being. Pico is a beautiful. Thank you for a try. Thank you. Pico is a beautiful bunny. This is my baby Pico. He's about 6 months old. I need to put my headphones back on because I can't hear anything. But yeah, he's a very good bun. He has a great hatred for zombies. He does not like zombies very much, and he's a beautiful bunny. Pico is a very popular part of my stream. Pico, say hi to everyone. Say hi, Pico. Oh, he's a very calm bunny. Very calm. I have another bunny, but he's way too scared. You can't pick him up, really. Hey, Pico, look at him. He doesn't care. He's a cute guy. He's a very calm little bunny. Pico, all right, it's time to go. Go play outside, okay? He's a free roaming bunny. Pico is always good luck unless he wants to curse you. He can curse you with bad luck. He did curse one of my viewers once. It did happen. He did curse one of my viewers because he ate rabbit. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go on.
No, I was just saying that's amazing. I want to give a big shout out for you for the wonderful runs. Exino, thank you for being here. Big shout out to Pico.
Oh, for sure.
And we'll be right back with some Feed Me Billy. Everyone say
Let's
bye.
go. Bye-bye. Good luck to you, Feed Me Billy. I'll be watching. I'll be cheering you on. Have a good run. All right, bye-bye, everyone. Oh, man. Good times. Good runs. Great runs.
Should be solid.
Yep, should be good. All right. Hey, appreciate you guys. I know you got a lot of work to do. We'll talk later. Good luck with the rest of the marathon.
Hey, good shit, man. Have
Thank
fun.
you. Thank you. I will.
Thank you guys for being here.
It was a great time. Have a good one.